Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, where we're doing Carnal Sins. We've met up with the Dr. Joachim von Gratz, investigating whoever attacked Priscilla. Joachim seems a very interesting man. Seems to he's been tackling drowners on his own time. Oh, no, I didn't mean to jump. I'm trying to loot stuff. It's a terrible habit of jumping when I don't need to. But yes, he's escorting me through the sewers.
It for a while. Draw your weapon.
Oh, he's got a crossbow. I like this doctor. I like him a lot. Oh, he's going in for it. Excuse me while I set you all on fire and hit you with a goddamn big sword. One down. You're trying to get back, but I'm not going to let you. Nice. That was pretty quick and easy. So yes, Joachim is leading us to the city morgue so we can investigate more evidence of this attacker's work. Apparently they've done some before. A bloody water hag. Wasn't expecting to see you down here. Oh, that took a hit. Ah, now I got mud in my face. No, no mud. No, thank you. Damn it. Every time I try and go in for a heavy attack like that, I find that I don't have enough time to manage it. You're just going to keep throwing mud at me. I mean, I'm going to say, my opinion is that if someone's attacking you with a sword, throwing mud at them constantly isn't the best plan. Joachim, keep up. Might as well just keep our sword out at this point. There's a lot of these guys down here. You would have thought the city authorities might have wanted to do something about it, but apparently not. I mean, I don't know about you, but I consider prevention of drowners something my local city government should handle. But that is why I get paid the big money. Yeah. I was trying to attack that one, I'll admit. But it worked out okay, because I took his head off.
I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel, believe me.
It is pretty bad. I mean, these guys must breed like rabbits. Because no matter how many we kill, there's always more.
Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Okay.
Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
They poured some kind of caustic solution down her throat, as if intending to strip it of her voice. Which I find quite horrible, really, if you think about it. Okay, Joachim is going far too slowly. We're just going to start running ahead now. Oh, okay. I'll take it home with me, shall I? If you don't need it anymore, I'll just have it.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Okay,
Why?
but I've just got to...
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi.
Yeah, but hang on, I've just got to steal all their
We
stuff.
seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
A dwarven woodcarver. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure I trust this guy. I mean, I like the fact he's a badass surgeon, you know, who has a crossbow. But, I don't know, just, yeah. Who are you?
Looks like necrophage has got to this one. Let's keep looking.
Okay. That is not the body we're looking for. But there is a lot of stuff around here for me to steal. I'm kind of glad I've got lots of space in my inventory at the moment. Yep, I'm gonna nick everything, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Excuse me while I take everything. That...
This isn't it.
No, that's not a dwarf. He said dwarf, specifically. They keep a lot of stuff down here, I'll be honest. This isn't what I would usually assume to find in a morgue. This is not the right body either, is it?
Human. Wrong body type.
Yeah, we're looking for a
Let's
dwarf.
keep looking.
I'm just hoping they had something on them. I like how Joachim doesn't mind me stealing everything not nailed down while we're in here. But there is so much stuff. I mean, I'm impressed. come out through here. There's a couple of bodies. Some of them could be fairly short, maybe?
That's gotta be him.
Oh, okay.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Let's keep looking.
No, okay. Close, but no potato.
Dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely. Let's keep looking.
Oh, looks like we found our one.
Fingers, sawdust in the beard. Clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
I guess we want to look at the torso, because you said the heart had been removed, so I'd like to know by what.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Interesting. Examine the chest wound first.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Wound cauterized. That's unusual. There's some disgusting sounds. Good job, game. I feel queasy. Oh.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Interesting. So something shoved an egg into the cavity left by the removal of the heart. Very strange.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Okay. And let's open up his abdomen, because that sounds like fun.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Oh, so they poured formaldehyde down Priscilla's throat. Charming. And the eyes are gone. Why are the eyes gone? No one thought to mention
Look
that?
at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Okay, that's fantastic. I hope that happened after he died.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Fantastic. Let's have a look at his mouth, because it sure can't
Let's
get worse.
examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
I wonder if Priscilla's going to lose an eye.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Oh, that's lovely. This is some creepy stuff going on here.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Okay. I'm really scared about the last one. I don't want to hear what they did to his genitals.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot, the ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard, right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor.
Okay. Oh god.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Let's find out, shall we? How bad can
We'll
it be?
see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Okay, well, I'm glad we found out the guy had syphilis by looking at his junk. I definitely know enough.
Right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Okay, so we've actually got options here. This was a ritual murder, this was punishment, no motive, murderer's mad, and rather not share my conclusion. I think the murderer may be insane, but there was clearly methodology behind what they did. I mean, it could have been punishment, but then why leave them with an egg of an amphibian in their chest wound? This seems very ritualistic to me. I don't really know much about this kind of stuff, but I'm going to say it was ritual murder, because that sounds cooler.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer.
Oh.
And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Okay, so he's not going to turn us in immediately. That's good. I'm still suspicious of Joachim. I'm sure it's nothing. He's probably a stand-up pillar of the community who just likes fighting drowners in his spare time. But let's see. Let's find a little bit more out about him, shall we?
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Okay, so old friends who don't like each other.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebyran's was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Good save there. I like this, Doctor.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Very interesting. Okay. So, let's find out more about Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job.
Interesting. Sounds like a person we don't like, and hopefully we might get to kill him later.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Okay. You know what, I'm not going to pry into his personal life. Hasn't caused us too much trouble so far, and hey, we kill drowners, is what witches do. We won't press the man.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Don't think Geralt entirely trusts the man. But okay, that was very interesting. So, we have to find Eustace the corpse collector, but I think we'll leave that for next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Do leave a like, leave a comment, feel free to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.